Hi guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. There we go. Now welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm not entirely sure what that was about. Yeah, if you haven't been following, let's do a quick recap of where we are. Kerbal has launched its bunch of astronauts in space a whole bunch of times. Kerbal has no... What is that? Is that on my screen, or is that a thing that exists? What is that? Huh. We have no satellites. We have one space station. And we have so much orbital debris, but I'm really confused about cargo lift pod debris. Can I fly the pod debris? Oh, yeah, I can. Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see at the pod debris. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, anything you can recover, might as well recover it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, just gotta do one more housekeeping thing. And then I'll take you on a tour of where we're at and the problems that I have encountered. Just gotta do some typing, which is real annoying, I know. I'm currently typing we are live and underpowered. And the reason I say we are live and underpowered is we will head up to the space station. And let me show you some problems. Let's get this thing out of the way. This thing is my microphone. It needs to be kind of in the way so you can hear me. But I need also to be able to see. Let's see. Are we almost out of the sun? Yeah, we're almost out of the sun. So we're going to do a test. The test is a terrible thing. Because if you keep an eye on the old electric charge up here, something tells me she's going to tank hard as soon as we get out of the sun. Now, I thought I had enough batteries, but I really don't. I don't have enough batteries at all. I don't know if it's because of this monstrosity, but I don't think it's taking too much power. Nah. It's not. It's just, space station's getting too big for its britches. It can charge real fast. It's got enough solar panels, plus every ship that goes up there has solar panels, so it feeds off that. But it only has 825 units of electric charge. I guess we'll just call it units of electric charge. And the problem with that is that apparently it just drops so much. And that kind of makes sense, because I was just looking at this. And, where's the battery? The rechargeable battery packs only carry 100, so I'm going to need more in those. And I'm just curious to how quickly this will drain. We're going to find out as soon as we disappear behind the dark side of Kerbal here. I have 3 astronauts on the station. Got Bob, Beverly Lynn, and Bill. Which leaves Valentina back at home base. Jeb was, if you remember, killed in the... I don't know if it was the first flight, but one of the first flights, he crash landed into a mountain because I was not careful enough about my reentry. He survived everything, just not that mountain. But here we go. We slowly disappear behind Kerbal. And we see how fast that electric charge goes down. Goes down by 5 units. I think that's 5 units a second, maybe? But you can see we are hemorrhaging power. That is a sad thing. A sad thing we're going to have to do something about. I need to find a name for my new favorite launch vehicle here. I like the way it works. last launch, we discovered that it was a little heavy, but it got to where it needed to go. But it's definitely not as pretty as I'd like it to be. Plus, I was thinking about removing the side boosters. Maybe not completely, maybe just getting rid of a tank. And then I think the weight of the second booster is I'm going to replace the second booster. This was a ship that came up to fill the International Space Station's tanks, and it did it incredibly well. But I'm going to be replacing that with, I'm thinking, a what do you call them, a service bay, so I can start putting things into the space station. Now, the only problem with the service bay is I don't know entirely how I'm going to fly the thing that I'm servicing. And I don't think there's any Canadarms or something. Although that'd be cool if there was. There might be. I'll have to look into that. But watching my electric charge just tank tells me that we need more, bigger, better batteries. The one thing I don't like, and it's got to be a glitch, but I might be wrong, so let's watch, is that the lights don't seem to turn off when I run out of power. But we're about to find that out. And if you're watching anywhere else, I won't be able to see your comments unless you're on the Prairie Space page, not the group, but the page. I'll check back intermittently on the group, but the page is where I will see your comments real time. Or as real time as, I don't know, it's like a 20-second delay. Okay. Hemorrhaging the old fuel here. And we're out of gas. So you notice that we are out of, not gas, we're out of power. You notice that the lights are still on. I don't know why that is. Don't know why that is. But, I don't know, maybe they're on like backups or something. But we have no crew control. We are dead in the water. This time around, we're going to get batteries. Gonna dossy up the old rocket there. Give it a good name. And then we are going to, at some point, I'm really apprehensive to do it, we're going to do a burn to get us back into a more circularized orbit, get the periapsis maybe up. If the RCS does really good, I'm going to try and get us to an apoapsis of like 120. And that'll be happy for me. But from now on, or from here on in, I don't want like 8 more rockets docked to this thing. We're going to leave this little guy, which I'm going to rename too, into something more memorable. I don't know what I'm going to name it after yet. Canadian something. Canadian something. So I'm going to leave that up there as our escape vessel. And after our escape vessel, we're going to re-enter the big guy. So who am I bringing home? Now I want to leave an engineer up here because I do have the failure mod on. And with the failure mod, anything can go wrong, and I think the engineer can fix it. So I need him. What's interior overlay? Oh, what? Well, that's cool. Look at him. Yeah. That's cute, but unless those are how they build window. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that. That kind of gives it kind of a look. But, okay. We need to undock the unnamed ugly rocket. We'll call it the ugly rocket for now. And then we are going to re-enter it, hopefully, with no problems. What is that? It doesn't matter what that is. Going to re-enter it with no problems, and then we're going to launch our new one. So let's get after it here. But who do we bring back? Do we bring back Bill? Do I got 2 pilots up there? No, I got a scientist. I wouldn't be terribly sad about losing a scientist, but he's doing science. Then we're going to bring back Beverly Lynn. Not because I want to, but because I have to. So, we'll get Beverly Lynn to the... I think she's in the viewing area here. Can't remember what it's called. The cupola. The cupola module. Not enough crew. Lady, where are you? Maybe it's just confused. That's fine. Oh yeah, no, you're in the living quarters. I remember doing that. You're in the hitchhiker storage container. I need to be back in the Mark III command pod. You know, I was almost sure she was. Maybe not. There she is. Get on over there. Okay. Beverly is in there. Now, the only thing that I'm really concerned about... Well, let's just make sure she's in there. She's in there. I know she is. Thing I'm concerned about is the power. That's the moon coming up. I seem to remember way back in the old day, that's when you want to do your burn, is just as coming up, and it kind of lines you up pretty good. Back in the days without mech jab. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't know if they changed any of the what do you call them? The roundness or size of Kerbal or the moon. So I don't know if that still works. So don't go firing yourself at the moon based on what I tell you. All right. Are we almost there? I don't like using time compression if I don't have to. We're on like the darkest side of the... Yeah, I think we're like right at dead midnight. We're at threat level midnight right here. I'll just speed it up just a bit. I hate using time compression. I really do. There we go. Just gonna poke around. Charge up them batteries from the solar panels. Definitely charge up the batteries to the unnamed ship, which I'm going to name something Canadiana. Called the USS Stephen Ed. Back when Bare Naked Ladies were really good. They're still not bad, but just not as good without Stephen Page, you know? Do you know? Who knows? Okay, come on, son. Poke on out. Like that. Just look for electric charge. There she goes. And all the power. Alright. I don't care about Delta V. I care about separating this bad boy. Okay, I would like to fly the thing that's going to hit my space station. Is that something I can do? Did I call it the MCX-1? Well, we're gonna find out, because... Okay. RCS on. Does anyone remember how to go backwards? Up, down. Oh, man. I can't mess this up. It's not shift. Shift is forwards. Control doesn't do anything. So, N? It is N. It's N. Holy smokes. Alright. Right. That's another problem we had. This thing is so underpowered, it takes forever to turn. What's its monopropellant doing here? Yeah, I didn't take any, so it's got plenty. It's got plenty, which is good news, because we need every last... Well, not every last drop. We actually don't even need much of it at all, because we can use the underpowered engine here to do all the work I need to do, because it is a gimbaled engine. Alright, so bye my little space station. We are leaving you ever so slowly. Now we got to work on some re-entries. We don't want the docking occupilot. Approach on all lands. We want like descent. I think landing is the one we're looking for. Pick a target on the map. I just want water. It doesn't need to be fancy. Is that the Kerbal Space Center? No, it's a desert launch site. Desert. You know what? Let's go so that we don't make any terrible mistakes. Let's aim right for that. All right. Okay. So we're aimed for the water. I don't think, you know what? We're not gonna. I will take care of all of this. You can use RCS though. Knock yourself out with the RCS. Plenty of that. SAS, can you do me a retrograde? Yeah, we need like way more RCS. This is just... Okay. Now, when a retrograde burn, we need to make sure that we are pointing way away from the... You know what? For safety's sake. Once we're done, once we're retrograde here, and just give a little bit of a fuel bump to Are you gonna stop? Okay, that's enough. A little bit of a fuel bump to... Oh, this engine's so... There you go, a little negative burn there. There we go. Now we're safe, far away. We're not gonna get into that whole space station's little issue here. Goodbye. Goodbye, little space station. I will miss you. We don't really need a descent guidance, honestly. I'll just do a burn like right over Untitled Space Debris number 3 here is. Yeah, we'll just, you know what? Let's just turn off landing guidance. Let's put a node in. Haven't done that in a long time. Let's put a node in like right here. We'll add a maneuver. We will drop our periapsis. Wait, is that going to make it bigger or smaller? Oh, no. Drop our periapsis into the water. Just like that. Now, how much delta V is that going to be? 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Okay, let's delete that node. 7 minutes. This engine's a little weak. Okay. It's gonna be like a 4-minute burn. That might be true, honestly. You know, I could probably start my burn now. Yeah, let's start a burn now. Are we retro? Or as retro as we're gonna be, honestly. Let's start a burn. Periapsis is coming down. Top, top-peroo. that all together here. Alright, let's just let's aim for there for now and see how well that does for us. Because as long as we're dropping real fast here. Just gonna turn us prograde just in case we gotta boost our orbit a bit. Should almost do an anti-normal burn and get us out of this little thing. I'm just scared of hitting mountains now. Mountains scared me. And rightfully so, honestly. Jeb died good on that mountain there. I'm dropping height pretty good here. I wish it would tell me at which height I get to places. There's probably a way to see that. You know what? Let's get turning anti-normal here. Or do I want to go normal? I want to go normal. Normal. Hard turn. Abort that turn. I'd like to use all my liquid fuel to make a left turn, please. Or all my wait. Crap. Whatever. I want to turn anti-normal. It's fine. That's fine. We want to aim for the water. I don't know. In my head, I was thinking let's aim against the water, but time's starting to become a little bit of a factor. So let's just speed this right up. Get that eccentricity away from that island there. It's not really working the way I want it to do. I'm almost debating putting a bigger engine on it, but I don't know. I don't know. We're almost clear. What are the chances that that I'm gonna nick the bottom of this island? It's probably pretty good when it comes to me. That's probably fine. And we gotta do a separation here pretty quick anyway. And hopefully that I've did my staging correctly, which it looks correct, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that does. There's always that weird other one. Anyway, it's fine. All right. RCS is off because it's useless. Thank you for the lift, you gigantic, expensive piece of space debris. I'll see you off the coast. And we are entering the atmosphere. Atmospheric drag's going to start pulling me down. There is an SA or a mech jeb on here, so that's going to pull me a little sideways a bit. I haven't put 2 on there to weigh it out, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about my orbit speed. It's all about the look now. Let's F12 does a lot of things, but it also to the screenshot. We are coming in a little shallow. But I did this right. I think we're going to end up right in the water here. We are coming in a little shallow, though. Yeah, be able to like almost swim her way to the shore after this. You know, I didn't look into the mod I have for the failures. I hope the heat shield can't fail, because that would suck. I heard the parachutes can, but I have 3. That is 1 more than I need. It might be 2 more than I need, but I don't know. I remember exploding on the water once, but I can't remember why that was. Like really shallow. We're coming in really shallow. I would have nicked that. Like we're coming in really shallow. I've never re-entered for this long. But that's through the thickest part of the atmosphere. Was that my... I heard an explosion. Wow. I didn't know my second stage already crashed down. Alright. Well, this is nice, you know, landing during the daylight. I wonder how cold it is outside. That's not important right now. What's important is that we remember to deploy the parachutes. We'll deploy them at about 1500. I used to wait till 1000, but that didn't work out last time, so yeah. Just swim right to shore. So that means all the staging was correct? That was a pretty successful launch. That thing blew up with a whole bunch of fuel in it, though. But it had nothing to do with it. Had nothing to do with that fuel. I filled up all the tanks on the space station, and space station's happy, although running out of power a lot, but we're getting close. Click, click, clickaroo. Make sure that we can get these parachutes out at 1500. Releasing parachutes. Whoa. That's good deployment on all 3 parachutes. Looks pretty sharp to me. And using my math skills, it's going to be about 60 seconds to splashdown. Oh look, it's not even like doing anything funky. Our current apoapsis is 520 meters. I think I've been in that kind of orbit before myself. Seems a little windy. I think we're a little more off the shore than a normal person could swim. I assume Kerbals have helicopters. I mean, you'd have a... If you're launching things into space, you gotta have a helicopter, right? I was wrong about that 60 seconds, by the way. We're going way slower down than I thought we'd be. There's a line in the water. I don't know what the line's for, but it's kind of tweaking me out that every time I can't chase it around. Oh, it moves with the screen. Oh, it's weird. It's weird and I don't like it. All right, 100 meters to go. What is our fall speed here? 5.4 meters a second. I think that's pretty safe. Only time will tell. About 1 second time. Oh, why does it have to be that loud? Oh, okay. Well, science says my way. Look at that. Floats beautifully. Almost a little weird how much it's not bobbing or anything, but well, whatever. Let's recover that vessel. MCX, that's what I named this thing, huh? That's not the worst name in the world, but it's gotta come up with something better. Can't remember what I called that. I remember I had a reason now. Multi-crew experience, that's what I called it. And you know why that is? Is because there's a thing in Flight Simulator called the multi-crew experience. That's why I called it that. I am tragically unoriginal. Alright. Let's open the MCX one. The autosave ship, huh? It is ugly. Okay, first thing I want to do is you guys are going to move down here. Actually, we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. You move over there. You, I don't want you no more. You, don't want you no more. You guys are ugly. I've had enough of ugly separatrons. Well, not separatrons, decouplers. It is time to get pretty decouplers. Pretty decouplers. And then its most important thing is to get it on the decoupler, which is a little harder to do than. Oh, is that on there? That's on there. Is it supposed to rub against that thing so much? Let's see. You know what? Let's see if we have an engine that can outperform our Killmaster 5000 here. 3700. What beats 3700? Let's do by cost. Literally nothing. Yeah, those some beasts right there, but that's okay. You know what? Maybe we're thinking the wrong thing. These are too small. Too small and weird looking. These are too inefficient. Twin bore liquid fuel engines. These are cute. These are cute. What kind of thrust you got here there, Captain? 1866. The Vector. I'm sorry, this is liquid fuel. So, not having wall mounting points for its underside, that's fine. Not being quite as efficient as dedicated engines. Not as efficient as dedicated engines. I kind of like them though, they kind of look neat. You know what? Let's actually use them. And then they have tiny little tanks. I'm going to throw 2 tanks on them. So let's get a radial decoupler on there. What is this clampetron? That's neat. Alright, alright. But let's get a radial decoupler. What's the difference between these two? That one's a detachment manifold. Did I put a manifold on there instead? You. What are you? I don't know, just in case I did. Let's just undo that. Ugh. See, this is a problem now. Because you can't tell. Oh, there we go. There you go. Enough space. Maybe lower it a bit. Yeah, let's lower it just a skosh. Buddy, get on there. Be cool. Be cool. So, I think I have to just lower the couplers. Alright. And I like the look of those. I don't know how much it's going to eat for fuel. I don't even know if I need another fuel tank for these, but how big is that? Too big. Too small. Too big. Too small. Let's do mass. That's the size of it. But that's too big. All these tiny ones are too big, which I do see the irony in. Yeah, do we want that much more? Yeah. What do you say we put a little bit of a nose cone on there? Okay. So, nose cone. It's probably under aerodynamic, isn't it? How big are you? You are a nose cone. Oh, look! You know what? That's a shirt. You know what? It's time to get an orange kind of thing going on here. I can't repaint that. Oh, that's fine. What? I can't repaint those either? Don't know what that matters. Let's load that up with spare parts. There, we got some orange to it. Don't know if that's important, but we got it. Now, do I want to swap out that engine? Okay. Okay. Now let's get to the points where we need to figure out what we're doing here. You, disconnect. Okay, you, what engine are you? First, we have to go to engines. You're the Wolfhound liquid fuel engine. Mr. Wolfhound, 69. That is a mild difference. Why is a Wolfhound so... Uses a mid-stage booster, and I guess that's kind of what we're going for. So, we'll have to do a test run on this bad boy. Okay. So that's connected. That's fine. It's looking good, looking good, looking good. Now, here's the tricky part. Wait, how do I take this apart? I can't take it apart like that. I have to take it apart like this. The fuel tank I no longer need. What I need is a cargo abeo. Neilio on the cargo. Oh. Kind of looks a little weird, but little weird. Got ourselves a cargo bay, which means a lot less fuel. But that's fine. Now, the most important thing, if we're using a cargo bay and we need to connect things to the space station. Oh yeah, we need our fairings again. I do not trust things without fairings. And I gotta stop calling them fairings when they're winglets. That's what I really gotta do. Okay. So, does this thing open? Okay, so that's weird. That's okay. I don't know if that's gonna be an issue, so let's just move that up just so it's not. And I should do I put it there? No, that would look weird, wouldn't it? Let's do mid-range. RCS. I think we have RCS tank on here. I think she's in here somewhere. Let's see what we got for a bigger RCS thing. Okay. So those are RCS, but because this gives you more thruster power. Should I put them in concert with the thruster block? We do need a reaction wheel too. It's kind of look weird and it doesn't fit right. I bet that's supposed to go on some sort of block or something. But that's fine. Let's just use more. Let's just use more. Alright. And how big is this reaction wheel? It's pretty big, but there we go. Little ASIS unit number 3 there. Alright. So now we should probably have more control. Alright, we are cooking with fire now. Sort of. We just have one more thing to worry about. And that's a cargo. Well, that's kind of weird, actually. We can't have that. We have to have them right in line with each other. So let's use that line as a guide. Still not exactly right, but it's better. Alright. So the fuel, that was an issue. Those don't look like in line with what I just said. That is because you're not. It's right there. That one's on a wingtip. Okay. Alright. Oh, you know what we should throw on there too? Some separatrons. That's probably off of coupling. What are you guys? Shielded docking port, that's neat. Do we ever have to worry about radiating? I know the actual space station worries about radiating. But I don't think I have to worry about radiating. Where's my... Are they under engines? Really? Oh. An engine for ants. Alright, Sepratron. So we will put 2 on for maximum separation anxiety. Make sure they blow correct ways away. And for good measure, probably put them on both frickin' boosters. So that when it separates, it goes... Escar gets the hell out of the way. Okay. Now let's electrical. I need structural. I need strut connectors. 4 strut connectors, please. I would like to strut connect that to... Can it do that? Excuse me, can you do that? Sort of. And I would like to strut connect these to those. Ooh, it didn't look that pretty last time. And then I think these are structurally sound, but we're just gonna strut connect them just in case. All right, we are done skis. We are built. We're going to call this the Manitoba 1. We'll call it the Manitoba Mark 1 because, you know, Manitoba doesn't get its fair share of space-related stuff. So now Manitoba 1 has the honor of being the first thing that may kill a lot of Kerbals. All right. So actually, let's get this boy. Let's get her situated here. We'll lower it just a bit. Is that on the ground? No, it's just above the ground. All right. Let's work with the staging. So engines that need to fire. This one. This one, and this one. Okay, so... Alright. So you fire. And then you guys fire. So you fire, and your struts need to come off. So you're going. And then the Separatrons. Where are my other Separatrons? They're there. So that should be all my Separatrons. So when disaster finally happens, we Separatron and separate. So fire. And then separate. And these go the way they need to go. Oh. Wait a second. Those two. Something weird is happening. Okay. Those fire. And those fire. Those fire. And those fire. Yeah. And then that keeps on burning. And then we fire that engine when that separates there. And then that fires, and then we come back to Earth. Okay, let's save that for Manitoba Mark 1 staging. Now, let's make this a simple mission. Whereas we just need to get some batteries up to the space station. So, I don't know how to do this, so let's just do it. Open her up and find some batteries. That's a rechargeable. I need a huge battery bank, my friend. There we go. Okay. How heavy are these? 0.2 tons, so that's not bad at all. So let's just build a battery bank. Alright. That's not coupling. We need a clampetron. Oh no. I think I have normal clampetrons on that thing. I think I do. This would be terrible if I didn't at this point. So let's throw a... Why do you want to do two there, Captain? We want to throw her in upside down. This is weird. This is weird that that's doing it like this. So that... This is just a weird way of doing this, but... That's going to be enough for a battery stack. But how do we... Is there like an arm we can put on this thing? Advanced grabbing unit. It's called the claw. Oh, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, but just going to watch a video right quick. Okay, wow. I don't know what I thought it was. It's just gonna... This guy could have probably done it in the light. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. I'm glad I googled that. Because it is a big claw. It's a big claw that grabs on you. How... Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we just need to put a control surface on here. That's what we need to do. So we need to put like a we have a little, what was it, drone core? The next generation modules for the market is, yeah. Because all we need is RCS. All we need is RCS. And so let's throw on a RCS tank. This might not work at all. Who even knows? But if it does, then at least we'll know how to do it for the future. That's too tiny of a RCS tank. And that's probably too big of an RCS tank? No. No, we don't need that big of an RCS tank. I don't even know where we're going to plug this thing into, honestly. Whatever. RCS. No, that's let's just do this. Let's do RCS. Monopropellant tank. That's too much monopropellant. That, yeah. That I can attest to. That is, I mean, we could honestly have this undock from the space station. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. So what we'll do is we'll hook that on. This will be just a little tiny thing. We will throw on a whatchamahoozit. Coupling. Clampetron. No, not Junior. Normal old clampetron. We're going to spin that around. Put her on the way she's supposed to. So clampetron should be on both sides. That clampetron then can be connected to a command and control pod. It requires an electric charge. Okay, I don't care if it can transmit science. All I need it to do... Okay, so we'll put that on there now. And then we'll throw an RCS tank on there. We don't need too much. Just a skosh. Throw some R3 RCS thrusters. We're going to need 4 of them for maximum attitude control. And just in case I didn't read that right, we're going to throw an antenna on there. First we're going to learn how to spell antenna. That's the tricky part. We only need 1 antenna. We don't need this thing to have all the radiation. We'll throw the antenna on there, just to give it a handsome look. And if this works, then we'll kind of understand how to work everything. Let's see if it closes. Oh, it closes. Okay. So that's it. That's our batteries. The bottom one's on upside down, but... that I'm not too concerned about. Okay, so that'll fly. The clampetron, there's no... And then, oh, that's nice too, because then I could just RCS that thing back out of orbit. Okay. So the Manitoba Mark 1. We can save that Mark 1C. Actually, we'll do Mark 1B for batteries. Will it take off? I don't know yet. But this will get batteries out to the space station if it does. So, let's close. Let's check our staging one more time for maximum staging confidence. Doesn't matter, but separate fire. That's an expensive rocket, but since money is no object on our Kerbal confusion, let's just do a quick check here. I'm concerned. Valentina and Beverly's going up. I don't want Beverly to go up. I need someone on the ground. Say that one more time. We are going to hire an engineer. To the engineeratory. I like your courage. I don't like your stupidity. Linman. Welcome to hopefully not dying, old Linman. It's probably a bunch of... My music turned back on. That is actually a problem. It flagged me last time for the music, but anyway, whatever. Linman and Valentina. Alright, let's get you out to the launch pad. No, it flagged me on Facebook for the music last time. And, okay. And it muted some of it. Now, I don't know if there might have been a legitimate copyright claim. I don't know. Will this take off? There's only one way to find out. But let's, since we're going to one spot anyway, we will rendezvous with the space station. Let's get the lights on there for maximum viewing pleasure. Close that. Ascent guidance. Since we're rendezvousing, we will not skip. We will skip circularization. We will launch to rendezvous. Prevent Q, we don't care. Engine overheat, we don't care. Limit acceleration, we kind of care. So our two concerns are if we get in the air and our fuel, and then most importantly, our we might have to abort 2, 4, 6. We're aborting. And here's why. We're missing some thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There they are. Good catch on me. That would have been a weird flight. Alright. Engines. Okay. We're gonna have to just go for another wait for an incline. Now I think we're gold. Do we have auto stage? Auto stage is off. See, I don't like how wiggly it is. That is a dangerous thing. It is wiggly as hell. That's okay. Here we go. We are going up. We are ascending faster than before. We are leaving a pretty bunch of lights behind us. And gravity turn. How bad of a gravity? No? That's a solid looking gravity turn. Yaw is good. Linman. I guess we didn't explain to old Lindman how stressful this whole situation is, but... Okay, we should be throttling down pretty quick, because I think we're getting to max Q, and there's going to be a lot of pressure on this thing. Maybe not, it's hard to say. But we're about to separate our first stage. See how all that goes. See if the Separatrons do their job. Beautiful. That is a clean separation right there. And we are still gaining. Oh, so far the Manitoba Mark 1 is looking great. Cannot complain. Let's get some orbital info up. Data. Alright. Alright, we are getting a little toasty warm on the nose. Little schnoz nose, little toasty warm. We're going to be going to our second stage here pretty quick. Okay, we are out of the toasty warmness of it all. Second stage, which is our new engine, so we're going to see how much that eats up. Oh, we are losing a lot of speed. We're losing a lot of speed. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, where's our thing? No, I don't care about target or orbit. I care about our orbit. We're still pro, and we're still... We need to accelerate. We are accelerating. That's our target. Okay, I was worried for no reason. Okay. No, that was our target versus meter per second. We're still increasing our speed. No reason to be concerned. Lindman, how are you enjoying your time? I hope Lindman's having a good time. I don't know. Lindman and Valentino look a little related, don't they? Ah, it's not important. It's not important right now. Plenty of fuel again. This is a very good rocket. Plenty of fuel. This is definitely going to be our lunar mission. It's going to be built on the back of the Manitoba. Whether it's the Manitoba that goes, I don't know. I kind of want it to be the Alberta. But that's not important. That's not important. The name isn't important. What it does is important. Our apoapsis is coming. Oh, yeah, we're not circularizing. That's right. We're not circularizing. Circularizing. We are not circularizing because we are intercepting the space station. So we just need to get ourselves to the space station's intercept height. I don't know what height that is, though. I think we're trying to work on a circularization situation here. I don't know what it's trying to do because our apoapsis is really high. Oh, it knows. It knows what it's doing. Okay. And, okay, alright, it's happy. It's happy. Let's just test something. Oh, yeah, our spinny plate. Spinnaroos. Rendezvous autopilot. Thank you, Ascent Guidance. You did great. Let's do this thing. How much, monopropellant. Plenty. Should I use monopropellant? Alright. Oh, wow. I used the right amount of monopropellant for this thing. There we go. Alright, little 50-second burn into the correct way there. And this is actually going to be a circularization burn too, because this is going to bring our periapsis up to the not falling back to the planet and your own death thing. There's our space station right there. We are cruising in. Wow, it started off slow this episode, but now I'm into it. Now I'm into it. I'm going to get really depressed when these batteries don't work the way I want it to, but whatever. About 10 seconds left on our burn. How much monopropellant is this thing eating up? just five units of monopropellant, and this thing is spraying it out. Okay, I don't think we want to use RCS for this. And the reason is every time we use RCS, it's going to adjust our approach. Wait, do I want RCS? I'm confused. I think we might want RCS. Once we get there, I'm going to turn off RCS. I'm going to turn off RCS. Oh, no, it turned it back on for me? No, it didn't. Alright, that's good. So we're doing a retrograde, well, a somewhat retrograde burn, I think, to get our apoapsis back into reasonable levels here. Alright. We can switch from orbit to target. Is it moving away from us that fast? Or is it moving towards us that fast? Oh, that's the surface. I'm at it again. There we go. My same question stands, different number. Is she moving away from us or towards us? It was towards us. Also, if you want your own Kerbal in space, send me a PM or message me or leave a note, wherever you want to put it. Let me know. And I'll give you your own Kerbal. I'll hire you up from the Space Academy. And let me know what you want to be. Do you want to be a scientist or a pilot or an engineer? I haven't encountered a mechanical problem yet, but I feel like they're coming and I need engineers for that. So if you want to be the hero that the Kerbal Space Program needs, let me know. Let me know. I think I'm supposed to do a burn way quicker than this. But that's okay. Because my node is T plus 30 seconds. Let's turn on RCS. There we go. So to add another node because I didn't turn fast enough. This is still a big beast to turn, but it's still a big beast to turn, but it's much more maneuverable than the last one. And every time I say Manitoba, I get really more attached to it. Okay. Do a little fast forward-a-voo. 10-second burn coming up here to stop us from punching into the side of the thing. And then I think the best way to release the payload is to dock first. Again, I don't even know if I can control this payload. I might have done something completely wrong. And this might have just been a waste of a mission, but that's not the way to think about things here. Okay. We're closing in. I feel like I could have done, well, I won't be smart on a computer, but I feel like I could have just fired it there and then turned around and burned it back. But it, you know what, there's a lot of orbital inclination stuff that it does that I cannot do in my head. I am not a rocket scientist. I'm not an engineer, which is going to be very clear when I release this payload, where it's just going to float out the side and I'm going to have no control of it. But that's okay. Let's control from here. And then we're going to dock. Let's dock at the end. Wait, let's dock at the... it's so far away. Do we want to dock at that one? Yeah, let's bump right on her. Okay. Docking autopilot. Here's hope we don't frickin' die using the docking autopilot. I really got to start getting my bearings here. I love how the... I don't think I can reach it there, but the SAS module is just doing what it needs to do. I love it. Okay, let's get this thing pointed towards the ship. Oh, hello, Beverly. So here's where we're at. We'll do a recap. Your Kerbal is back on Earth, Kerbin, because I didn't want him to die doing this. I loaded up the old space station and found out that I ran out of power going around the dark side of Kerbin. So we need more batteries. So I built this new ship, which looks a lot like the one from yesterday. But this is now the Manitoba, I'm calling it. It is the Manitoba. And inside the Manitoba, it's got a service bay, which I'm going to be opening up. That's going to release a whole bunch of satellites. Or not satellites. God, what am I saying? It's going to release the batteries. The tricky part about this whole thing is the batteries I need to get attached to the station. And normally when you saw me attach things, it was I just plug it in and leave it there. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be opening up the bay and docking it like that, which I don't know if I can even control it. So this might have just been a waste of a trip. Linman is our newest Kerman. Linman is an engineer that I just hired. He came for the ride in case I broke something. I don't know if he's trained or anything, but he's up here. So now you came right at the fun part, where I'm gonna crack her open. And oh, I forgot to put batteries on this thing and solar panels. Hopefully it's got power. Hopefully it's got like internal power. We're about to find out. What is that sound? That's a monopropellant just tap-a-rooing in it. It is. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't know where I'm going to plug these batteries in yet. Man, that's a noise and a half. Where is the escape? Oh, no, she's lined up right perfectly. Jeez. That is a racket. Oh! And I put a lot of RCS thrusters. Oh. So this thing, she goes. That's probably normal. It's probably fine. That's a sound of success. Now I just hope my docking bay is pointing the other way. I need a Canadarm. That's what I need. If I had a Canadarm, I wouldn't even have a problem here. Okay. So we're going to plug right in here. We can get rid of the orbital info. Now the problem is, oh, we're right in the sun, so everything's got power. Because it's just going to siphon all the power out of the Manitoba here. Oh. She's plugged in. And because of the way I hit her, we shouldn't be too wiggly. We're not too wiggly. Alright, let's do this while the going's good. It opens slower in space. It's got some... oh, wait. Really? It was you... Okay, that's Something to be angry about, but not that angry. So these are my batteries. There are many like it, but these ones are mine. CurbNet torque control point. All right. Now, oh, it's got. What am I? I'm worried that I forgot to put batteries on it when literally it's made of batteries. I'll be okay. Okay. So do we put it on this end or do we put it on? Yeah, we'll plug the batteries onto there. That's what we'll do. All right. Now, the first time I've ever said this in the history of my life is, let's try and fly the batteries. See if we can't get to that clamping Tron. I'm a little worried. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a problem. Wait, why is that moving? You know what I've discovered? Something terrible. Oh, double no, not terrible, just single terrible. There's nothing I can do. I have a docking port on the end of it, but I think I needed a, actually I'm almost positive that I need a, decoupler. Try and do an EVA, see if that helps. No such thing as sleep. Okay, we'll do an EVA. Linman. Oh, Linman. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need you for a second. Turn on your light. And let's float away. Linman. Is there anything you could do about our problem here? Linman, you gotta learn to fly, buddy. Linman, get yourself under control. Linman. Can you get in there? I don't even know what I'm doing. What's he got, like a wrench or something? There's a way to get him to tilt himself. Oh yeah, right, this way. Right. Linman. You know what we could do? Which, I mean, if we just left the batteries in here, they would charge and control the space station themselves. Wait. Didn't the SAS used to work? I don't even know what I'm hoping to do here. Right click on it, hit wrench. I don't know what to do with it. It's my target now. Rip out thing. Okay. Oh, I can't even test to see. I can't even test to see if I can control it from here. Ugh, Lemon, that's hard hit, but that's okay. That's frustrating that I can decouple this one, but I can't decouple it off this stupid thingamabobber. maybe let's try something else. Linman, buddy, I'm gonna put you back in the ship in a sec. I need you to stop floating around for a sec. What side am I on? I want to say decouple node, but I don't want to say it there. This is hard to see. I want to see you say decouple node. You say decouple node. You say it. It's not gonna say it because it's like inset into the frickin' thing. All right, Linman, back on the boat. Back on the boat, Linman. Linman, you're going too fast, Linman. Get back on the crew hatch. Grab on that crew hatch, Linman. Get in there, Linman, we got some bad news. And this bad news, maybe, do you think it would make a difference? It wouldn't make a difference. I mean, at least it cross feeds. I don't think there was one which was just a structural one, but I don't think that's it. We have to put a decoupler on there. All right, well, let's close her up. You know what I'm going to do too is on the Manitoba, we'll leave it as a Manitoba Mark 1, but I'm going to put some batteries in the cargo bay. Got batteries on the brain. Put some lights on the cargo bay. Undock. And we're on the Manitoba Mark 1. Oh, we're actually floating on it. I don't have to switch. Okay. Alright, let's turn on the RCS. And N for backwards. I remembered. Well, successful flight. Failure of a mission, but that's okay. Wait, is our retrograde right in line with this thing? No, that's the target. Okay. Let's burn retrograde. Okay. Get some go juice going. And say bye to the space station. I guess I could have left Linman up here, but you know what? I want an engineer on the ground. Alright, here's what we need to do now. We need to land in the water. If I knew what I was doing, though, then we'd have batteries in the thing. And we don't have batteries in the thing. Ugh, boy. Okay. Alright. Is the sun following me around? Because it would make landing in the water a little bit easier. But let's just do the time warp again. If anybody recalls how to do that. The sun is kind of chasing me, but the stupid dark side of the planet's too dark. Weird complaint. You know, the weird thing is I know where we are. We are suspiciously where we re-entered last time. Oh yeah, we still got who do we got? We got Bill and Bob still up on the yeah, we got Bill and Bob still up on the station right now. You're going to be going up on the next mission. I'm going to leave Valentina on the ground. I have plans for Valentina. I say, but I don't know. Am I normal or anti-normal? Anti-normal. Or I want to be anti-normal. Quick U-turn. Look at this thing turn. Oh, it sucks. I'm going to This thing's gonna burn up with like a whole bunch of expensive batteries on it, but well, let's get the orbital info here because I seem to be losing some. Oh yeah, my periapsis is real low. There's water down here. Okay, let's go retrograde now. How's my... Oh, my electricity will be fine because every time I fire my engine, I have like 20,000 worth of batteries on here too. Alright, let's fire that engine up. Oh, I wish... That's all water. Let's come in at a incredible angle here. Burning retrograde. We can do a hard landing, but I would prefer not to, you know? Because that's a Kerbal Space Center, and I don't want to be on that. But I also don't want to burn up coming in too hot. That should be good. That should be good. Alright, RCS enough. We're retrograde already, so it all checks out. Check our staging. Our staging's right. 90,000. Alright, let's separate from our last stage and hope this all goes swimmingly. There she goes. We were kind of ejected at a weird spot, but let's just kind of see if we can't take that over a bit. Get Valentina to stabilize us a bit. There we go. Now we just need to get in that atmosphere as quick as possible. What is that? Well, that's a moon. Manitoba Mark 1 probe. It's going to probably not burn up, but is definitely going to smack into the Earth at a very incredible rate of speed. Alright, we're not in the atmosphere yet. No friction. Right now it's just smooth sailing. Oh, smooth sailing. Let's do a first person, huh? Can we be the other person? Okay, we're retrograde. We're kind of floating around a bit. This is weird and uncomfortable not to be able to see what we're doing. But let's see how we are here. I just want to see one thing before we stay in this view. Oh, we're already burning up. Never mind. Oh. We're coming in hot. The G-forces, Buzz, the G-forces. Alright. This is uncomfortable. And I can't really see our gauges, so I can't even see what we're looking at. Okay, I think that explosion was our stages. Or our probe. Hitting the ground. No. I don't know what it was. Unless it didn't die. I can't tell if we're over water. I don't think we are. I think that's land. That looks like land to me. Yeah, that's land. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you know how I know it's land? The fireworks show down there. That's okay. Let's just get these parachutes out early. That's a little green. This should be able to take the hit. Or else we're going to lose Valentina Lindman. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, that was a weird view. That kind of gives you the weight, the feel of it. Oh. Alright, so the most important thing to notice is that, I wonder if that's sea level. Oh wait, man. I don't know where I was aiming, but this is like a crater. A little windy. A little windy. So what I can do too is, I'm not going to, but I could put little tiny engines on this bad boy and then do a powered descent, which is kind of neat. I'm going to do a powered descent when I start going to the moon and other planets, but on Earth, like I'm going down at like what, 5 meters a second? 5.9 meters a second. If I had powered engines, once I get lower to the ground, as I could fire the engines, it slowed me down to 2 or 1 meter a second. Or in my experience, I start going up because I've applied way too much gas. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's just speed this up just a little bit, not too fast. Oh, what was that? I'm going to watch Apollo 13 tonight too. I don't know if that's important to any of you guys, but I just watched. Whoa, why are we going so fast? Okay. Panic, no reason. Okay, you know what, Valentina? Actually, Lindman. No, Valentina. Let's EVAO to this. Now, this is neat. First of all, the light's neat. But you can take off the helmet. Remove neck ring. Oh! Yep, looks like dirt. Oh, she's got a parachute too. Prairie Space. Here lies another place we survived. Landing on. Okay, we'll leave this flag up here. And it's important to, can you salute? Is there a... There's no button for salute, huh? Alright, Alt F2 did something neat. No, there we go. Get a little screenshot for the group. And then, Valentina, you can hop on back on board. Wait, how much gravity is in here? Ooh. Woo! It doesn't work all that well. Valentina, you're doing this weird. There you go. They need to board so that I can recover them. Well. Valentina did good work. I could... I should have brought Lindman out too. I could have put them both out there. But you know what, Lindman's a rookie. Lindman doesn't get cool stuff. Valentina gets cool stuff. That launch was awesome. The takeoff was awesome, I tell you. We're going to do it again, obviously. But the takeoff went swimmingly. Exactly what I want. Positive climb. The ejection was good. I heard a click. When I hear a click, it usually means my cat's up to no good. Okay. So we need that on there. But what we actually need is a decoupler. I just watched a Keanu Reeves Coke commercial that James Corden. No, I said it right the first time. That James Corden showed of Keanu Reeves. And wow, Keanu Reeves is just a treat, first of all. But second of all, dude, what the hell? I forgot what I was talking about Keanu Reeves for. Something about Keanu Reeves. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Well, I don't see what we're doing, but I hope that didn't screw with everything. But he did a Pepsi commercial, and it was cringy. And I'm not the type of person who says cringy. That's how cringy it was. That's my dad. He said some of that. Oh. Sir. What if we click it onto the top? I know Kung Fu. Decoupler? Why you be like this? Why you no help? It's turning yellow. Yellow is the color of... Oh. Is there a way to put on upside down? Is that what you're telling me, game? Where? Oh, right. Clampetron's on that end. So decoupler, clampetron. No, I need clampetron decoupler. There we go. Now I need to take the whole thing, spin it like that, and then you just onto the end there. I think that's it. Although it's not giving me one of those like weird decoupler things. And there's a weird space. That'll work, but there's a weird space. I know Kung Fu. Oh, no. You see what that's doing? I don't want, no. It's a good thing I noticed that. You say, what is it doing? Why are you getting all antsy in your pantsy? It's because I don't want that to be connected to the face below it. It needs to be connected to the... It needs to be connected to this thing. I don't think it's supposed to... Spinner. You click on there. You stop that. Stop it. I swear to God. I don't know if that works, but you know, I'm going to test it out. This right here is something that you probably wouldn't do in a real space program. I'm just going to wheel her out to the pad, open it up, and see if it drops. Because apparently we have all the money in the world to do that. Open. Can I just like focus up here? Okay, I need to look through the heat shield. This is a weird way to do anything. Is that a decoupler right there? Ah. See, good thing I did that. She did not drop. Well, let's see if I... This is weird. This is weird to do it this way. It's upsetting it. But she's still glued up there. But that's okay. That's why we do this. That's why we're trying to figure this out. It's just weird it won't just click in there. But it will click in there. Stop it. Can I just... Can I take... No. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, this is kind of getting a little annoying. Because it worked the one time. Why won't it work this time? Stop sucking in this stupid thing and decouple like you're supposed to. Alright. The best success I had was doing this. At least this way I can get to the decoupler. No. Put that back on there. Why won't you? Hold on now. Hold on to your magic horses. Is it that the coupler won't fit the clamping part? I never had that happen before. But let's just see. Let's just find the tiniest little clampatron we have. Slap around there. You. Nope. Same problem. I need that docking port on there. I need it. And I gotta figure out why it ain't working. Can I just... So, okay. I see what the problem is. I just gotta figure out the problem. We gotta work the problem, people. Alright, I'm gonna make things worse by guessing. If you rolled your eyes real hard, then you got my Apollo 13 reference. Which wasn't an exact quote, because I think Gene Kranz wanted to make things, you know, better, not by not guessing. Look, that's not important. It'll work. It'll honestly work if I put the decoupler here. But I just realized that in order for that to decouple, it'll release the whole rocket. I gotta think here. This is hurting my head. Hold on. Internet, help me. How to load service module. Is that what it's called? You're supposed to build the propellant tanks command module inside. No, I know how to... There's no way that I'm the only one having this problem. Seems I can't put anything inside them. This guy's having a problem. You're right-clicking and choosing the open button. That's... yeah, okay. The center gray disk is an attachment point. You can attach other parts by using at least 2 times symmetry on the floor of the module or on the central disk. When you move the mouse along with the base of the ceiling, etchy. Hold on. The larger service bay with a science junior. This guy is like sure that this is gonna work. Oh, I don't want the service. I'm asking the wrong questions because I'm using the wrong thing. This is not a service module. This is a cargo bay. Cargo bay. Cargo bay. How to use. How to mount things in a cargo bay. First question. Alright. I'm building a space plane. Can't figure it out. Are there any attachment nodes at the front or back of your rotors? Okay, this thing said something about rerouting by pressing 4. Let's press 4. Oh. Okay. That's weird. That's weird what I'm doing. It made everything worse. If I was going for make everything worse. This is stupid. This is stupid that this is that hard. But as a wise man once said, never give up, never surrender. That man was Tim Allen. And the movie was Galaxy Quest. Why does that look like that's on there? When I know it wasn't. Wait. Why did it move forward? Why is it moving forward like that? Why are you doing this? Who are you? Where's my... Oh, that's why it's moving forward. Lord. Okay. I got some sort of weird kind of situation going on up here. I got things plugged into things with things stuck in things here. Okay. All right. Let's just start over. There's a secret here. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, so it either I don't know how this happened. No, I don't want to offset nothing. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to delete everything either. But oh, I accidentally routed everything to everything. I want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay. Let's start over. You. Oh, don't stop. Stop trying to make things happen. I think, my lord, I think I've done it. I don't know how I've done it, but I think I've done it. 1 battery, 2 battery, 3 batteries, 4 battery. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. See, I'm getting so carried away that I forgot to put on my clampatron. My clampatron needs to look like that. A tron. Now it's doing it here. Now we're doing this. Why does Alt make things work? Why does Alt make things work? It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. That's I'm fine. I'm fine. Do I sound fine? I'm fine. Okay. Well, we're taking up more batteries. Let's take up one more. Let's see. What else do we need? Holy smoker! Oh, I'm fine. Okay. And then we need a rear end. Coupling. We need another clampatron. Okay, let's see. See, why does Alt make things work? Why didn't it say, hey, press Alt, things will work? Look at that. I'm fine. Okay. So the most important thing there is there's no decouplers. So the clampatron should work. So we'll close that up. We'll save that as a Mark B. And we'll wheel this thing back out onto the pad to see if we can make it do it. Now what it might do is just fall right out of the thing. I don't care what it does. As long as if it falls out, we got ourselves business. If it doesn't fall out, I can test to see if the RCS will work. So this is all good. This is all good. So let's open up to observe my wonderful achievement. We clampatron, we decoupled out, fall out. It didn't fall out. It's tilting though, and that's a little concerning. No, I don't want to, I want that to actually not be my target. I want to actually be able to fly it from there. So it's a Mark 1 probe. So let's see if I can, down at the Kerbal Space Center. Stop that. The Mark 1 probe. Mark 1 probe. Mark 1 probe. Okay, if that's gonna stay there, let's go tracking station. We'll control it from there. Yeah, don't you worry about the rear end. Mark 1 probe. Fly me to the probe. Let my RCS control. My goal, which is a weird goal, is to topple this thing out of this rocket. Oh, it's losing it. It ain't happy. It doesn't have SAS control. Fly! Oh, it can't fly. Fly! Oh, there we go. Oh no! But you notice what's going on though? Okay. Okay. Revert. I can't revert. Shit. Whoa. Maybe I can't revert because it's not done crashing yet. Let's just land it on its feet here. Ah, why not? Now can I revert? No, can I recover? Okay, so only one issue is that I need you to get back in here. Can't remember what my other... Okay, open, Mark 1B. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so what actually happened, which was negative, was that there's a connection, a couple, but a problem that can be solved is putting on a clampetron, hooking clampetron upwards, and let me guess, Alt makes it work. Okay. I wouldn't be mad, actually, if it worked. Put a clampetron there. And slap on... There. There we go. We disabled the clampetron. It comes out. There's no way that wouldn't work. Alright. Valentina, you're staying here for today. Beverly, you're flying this rickety piece of rubble here. Alright. Here goes something. Something bad's about to happen. Nah, it's probably fine. Now we're going to have a failure. Now I've worked on all this, and then I'm going to lose RCS. Oh, if I lose RCS on the probe, that's going to be a problem. But not one we can't have. Hey, first rule of Light Club is we don't talk about Light Club. Isn't that Fight Club? How do you know about Fight Club? Alright. Oh, remember what I didn't do last time? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm has to remember to keep doing it. Alright. Okay, now we're set. Rendezvous with my space station. Alright. We don't want the rendezvous auto planner. We want the ascent. We want to skip. We want to auto warp. We want to... Alright. And you're going to be amazed at how well this thing flies. Oh, I was amazed at how well this thing flies. So here we go. We're going to engage autopilot. Wait. Never mind. Oh wait. Why does it go that high? Let's just do 110. I didn't know that actually mattered. Whatever. And look how pretty it is. That's the most important part of this whole situation, is how pretty the engines are. Alright. Here we go. T-minus 11 seconds. It's a little wiggly. It's a little wiggly off the ground. It's going to be honest. You're not going to die. What's the worst that could happen? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's hoping you don't die. Oh, just up and at 'em. See, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Look at it all the way from back here. Oh, that's pretty. Starting a gravity turn. Although you might die if we have like a critical engine failure, a winglet goes out, or your door opens. I don't know. I don't think doors can open, but in my space program, anything's possible. All right, we're coming up on First stage separation and maximum Q I think we're at. Max Q. Max Q is what I meant. Talking like a crazy person. About ready for our orbital booster separation. Beautifully separated. Like I know what I'm doing. It will. Your desk will be very sparky. Alright. Let's get our orbital information up to make sure that we're not going to death. Let's see here. We are getting a little warm on the schnoz, but that's okay. Apoapsis is growing. We'll bring back our nav ball. We are accelerating as we should be. We're coming up to a main engine cutoff. Our favorite thing to say. Wait, we are coming up on our apoapsis faster than we are coming up on Miko. Doesn't matter. And Miko. Second stage fires. And I always switch to target, which makes me panic, but we're actually still increasing speed. Ugh. Look at all the orbital garbage I'm leaving. Doesn't matter. Don't you worry about orbital garbage. Space garbage, man. It's a new job. Man, do I ever launch into the sun? And oh, you know, I have solar panels. Everything's good. Everything's fine. How much? Yeah, and the electric charge from the engine. The engine creates electric charge, so it's charging my battery. So I'm fully charged right now. All right. I'm coming up. Still trying to get our speed up here. Our orbital speed's climbing. We just got to get that apoapsis up to, what was it, 110? We're going for 110. At 98 right now. 98. I don't want to go off screen just yet. Mission elapsed time is 3 minutes. 3 minutes and we're already in orbit. Nothing to shake a stick at. Don't know entirely what that saying comes from, but apparently back in the day a lot of people shook sticks. The Manitoba is my favorite spacecraft now. Oh, should have almost named it the Alberta, but Manitoba has a really good catch to it. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking moose. The Manitoba moose. Who knows? The Moosetoba. Rendezvous, autopilot. Let's rendezvous. And we're not going to use RCS for this. Although we can. Let's use RCS for this. I'll leave it for the next generation, the space junk. It'll give them something to do. I mean, when I named this thing Manitoba, I kind of thought that it was going to be a disaster. But now the Manitoba is my favorite ship I ever built. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it's sharp looking. It's got orange on it. For some reason, I like orange. Don't like orange the color usually, but for some reason on rockets, I really like orange. This is an orbital burn. We are bringing our periapsis up to a... I love when it does that. Up to a reasonable level. That's probably our space station right there, 347.7 kilometers away. Let's switch to our target view. I think it's still getting away from us. Let's see, 34.5. Oh no, that's coming at us. A little RCS correction there. It's just a process. And you gotta keep in the back of your mind that a failure could happen any second. And Linman doesn't know that. Look at Linman. Happy as a pig in mud down there. He should be thinking about things. Like what to do if things go awry. Because Linman's the only one that can save us. Linman doesn't care. Another 17-second burn. This is going to get us on the same match our orbital approach with it. We're still coming up on it, but now this is going to get us to run into its rear end. RCS got confused there. So much monopropellant. Probably fly this thing just using monopropellant. Alright. 10-second burn to get us closing in on the thing at a ridiculous speed. Wonder how many phasing orbits the Soyuz needs to get to the space station. Should look into that. Are we turning for a reason? Oh yeah, we are. Just kind of slowing our approach down. Alright. Get nice and close. Then we're going to do a retrograde burn from the space station so we don't go smacking into it. Hey everybody, we're back. Well, Linman's back. I guess Beverly's back too. She was here before. Well, I mean, does there need to be another burn? Like, really? We can close in at this speed. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But you know what? Like I said, let MechJeb do what MechJeb likes to do. This is Beverly's flying. That's the problem here. But a couple course corrections here or there. Don't hurt nobody. Got plenty of fuel to do it. This will be the last burn. That was supposed to be the last burn. What are you doing to me? Yeah, it was the last burn. It got confused. It's like, hey, wait, are we spinning like crazy people? No? Well, let's get us spinning like crazy people, and then we'll figure it out. So there's target. Excellent. Just kind of help out the I mean, it kind of looks like you're falling asleep at the controls, but that's fine. Just get the schnoz looking that way. We'll close it in. I'm not doing this myself. I've learned my lesson the hard way too many times. That's why there's computers. We'll get going there in about 2 seconds. We'll open up the docking autopilot. And we'll let old mech jab figure it out here. Well, I wasn't going fast enough for it, or is it trying to slow us down? Oh, it's happy with how fast I was going. I really want to get these batteries plugged into this thing while we still have power. I really hope this is enough batteries to make it around the dark side. Hey, falling asleep with the controls. We need to be going towards the space station. Forward, please. Ahead. There we go. Jeez. Now would be a bad time to lose RCS. Linman would have his job cut out for him. See a little RCS. We're coming in a weird way. Ah, yes, that sound. The double tapping the, oh look, you can see the moon and the sun right next to each other. Isn't that pretty? Alright. Come on. While the sun's still here, man. We need to get this done with the sun. Okay, alright. It's just like venting for no reason. How much bomb propellant are we venting? Enough to like... Alright. Alright. So we won't watch this reticle. The green reticle stays off on our target. The green reticle is the way we're going. The purple reticle is the target. So here we go. And then panic braking should come up real quick here. I don't want to even touch the docking autopilot window. There, that's better. And then panic brake comes up right quick here. Panic brake. Panic brake. There we go. We're plugged in. Just as good as the last time. Alright. Here we go. Let's open her up. Oh, of course it has to be in the dark side so I can't even see what I'm doing. Can I control from here? What do I have control of? What do I have control of? Do I have... I don't have control of that. That's okay, that's okay, okay. It can bounce around in there a bit. Prairie Station probe. Is that what I am? Is that who I is? Oh, it has SAS. Okay, now I gotta figure out which way's up. This has gotta be babying it. Okay, which way's up? Whoa, okay, back and forth or backwards. That's interesting to know. Now, how do I increase my height? I don't know what those are doing. Okay, I have no idea. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, this is working. Oh, I don't have a mech jeb on here. Oh, I'm gonna need to dock this manually. That's okay. Where did I want to plug this into? There? I think that was it. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tricky. For those of you tuning in, this is the first time that I've done... Okay, I don't want to use SAS to do all this. Okay, which way's forward? Okay, so I think this thing's actually... I see the problem. Okay, everything is anti-normal, so just do it. Okay. So basically just... Okay, that's left. Oh, right. Okay, here's why this is complicated. Because I didn't put enough RCS thrusters on here. So we're gonna just kind of have to fly it kind of weird like. Oh, this is gonna be hard. What's gonna be hard is if we run out of freaking sunlight. I don't think we'll be able to see what I'm doing. Not that that's making much of a... Whoa, not SAS. I meant RCS. I want to turn this thing... Okay. That's my target right there. Okay. So, now, all we need to do... All we need to do is get this lined up with this target here. Okay, let's see. I need to go down. No, I need to go up. This is not going well for me. All right, which one's brakes? This one's brakes. Okay, abort, abort, abort. Okay. This is not easy. Okay. Everything is not all right. Okay, T. Stop me from moving. Forward is back, back is forward. U is lights also, if that ever comes up. Turn off RCS, get my barrel roll under control. Oh. If I do this, it is fluke. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, is this even gonna fit? Okay. I say K like I know what I'm doing. Just tap, tap, taparoo. Oh, I'm not lined up with the wrong end. No, I don't care. I'm plugging it in here. Oof. Okay. Which one makes this go up? That one. And forward. And down. L is down. J is up, L is down. Okay, RCS off. No, L is down, L is down, L is down. L is down. RCS off. Let's just turn to face the thing. And a magnet should help us out pretty soon here. Okay. RCS on. A little spurt forward. RCS off. Oh my god. I don't know how I did it, everybody. But I did it. We got batteries. We got batteries. Batteries have been delivered by the super truck here. Now to get the probe out of the way. Wait, did I put my RCS things on the wrong thing? No. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. But I think, whoa. Okay. We're gonna do an orbital burn. I just wanna, let's just get away from the space station. Let's turn this thing retrograde. And full power to the front. That's little symbol means that that our periapsis is re-entering. And that little light means we are on a well, bad things are happening. Well, how much? I don't want to sit here and waste that much more propellant for no reason. This is going to be re-entering. Let's see. Apoapsis is 107. Periapsis is not there. She's going to re-enter. She all done. Which means the Prairie Space Station should have maximum cosmic power. $32,825 units of power. That's going to re-enter. We are out of the sun, but now we'll speed up time here till we get to the other side of the sun. I don't know what the math is, but it takes about 30 minutes to, or 32 minutes to complete an orbit. Plenty of time. We are not losing. Lights are on. We are not losing. Oh yeah. We got power for days. Power for days. Once we get to the light side, we'll take a look at what I've done. The nice thing too is, I just thought of what we're gonna put up here. Bev, it's gonna be great. We're gonna do an orbital. I know the ISS has a Canadarm and everything, which is cool to have. Might have a Canadarm or whatever. But I'm going to have a little space tug. It's going to have its little bay to park in. It's going to look a lot like this service bay, but it's going to be left up here. And it'll be up here so I can rearrange the space station. Like, for example, these batteries were supposed to be up here, but due to the fact that I cannot fly to save my own life, they are down there. But once I get my little space tug, I can connect them here, disconnect the node here, and then flop them over. And the space tug will also be helpful because if I'm an idiot and I'm clicking around and left clicking and right clicking things and I accidentally decouple a node, the space tug can fly out, grab it, and put it back. I can actually do it with probably my ships too. But it'd be harder to fly. And my space tug is going to have mech jebs, so I won't have to do any of that manually. I can just set it as a target, get it to auto dock, and flop around. You know what I can do? I can adjust our orbit using the beast from the east here. Here, you know what? I'm going to turn off this engine. Wait, can I turn it back on? Yeah, I think I can. I'm going to turn off that engine because I'm going to try and do a burn to increase our apoapsis and periapsis. Let's just close this because we don't need it. I'm going to do a burn and do I control from here? Do I control from here? I think control from here. Control from here. So that should... Okay, let's just test it out here. Ooh! So what's happening is I have my SAS on it, but every time I turn it, it's actually... Oh! I don't know if that's as bad as I think it is. Is she bending? She is. So we're going to have to be very, very, very kind to this. How long to our apoapsis? 15 minutes? We're going to do manual burns. I'm going to do this manually. So where are we here? We just passed our periapsis? Cool. Alright. So at the apoapsis, we're going to add a maneuver where we are going to increase our apoapsis to 110. Is there a way to, like, see it? Let's do 120 then, huh? You know what? There's a maneuver planner, isn't there? MechJeb has a maneuver planner. Intercept, no. Change apoapsis. No, change periapsis. Not change apoapsis. To 120. No. To 120. Oh. To 120. Schedule burn at the next apoapsis. That should check out. Create node. It's a 3-second burn. That's going to be in 15 minutes. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, we're going to slow down. Yeah, I just wanted to see exactly how it would oh man, want to see exactly what the height it would turn to, but I don't want to use RCS because this might fight it. Oh, this is a pretty hairy situation. Let's turn RCS on and see if that'll help us. Because the problem with the RCS thrusters in this whole situation is that they're everywhere. It's a mess. How much is this messing with my Oh, it's messing with my periapsis pretty good. We still have a minute for our 3-second burn. Let's turn off RCS and see if we could do this with SA. Wait. No, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm turning prograde. I know what I'm doing. I'm rotating a bit. Whoa. I'm like really trying to crack this thing in half. That's probably what it feels like on the space station. Okay. Let's try and... Oh, that's a bend. Oh, man. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. We're not going to get this burn done in time because I can't get this thing aligned. This is like moving a big wiggly worm. Let's just do it. Let's just move this big wiggly worm. Let's just move this big wiggly worm. I don't even know if this is going to fire the engine in the right direction. I just think I'm facing the right way. You know what? Ooh, let's just turn off SAS. Let's just let this thing freaking level out. Okay. Accidentally, I've rounded our orbit pretty good. This is too wiggly. She's too wiggly for this. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about the wiggliness. It's starting to stop wiggling, and I got myself a pre-circular orbit. Okay. Okay, and if it ever comes up and we need to make an emergency run, remind me I have to turn that engine back on. Alright, we can get rid of that node. We are happy with what we've done. Not entirely what I meant to do. Not as high as I meant to go, but it brought our periapsis up like, I don't know, like 4,000 kilometers. So, can't be too sad about that. Alright, so this mission, I've got batteries up here. I've got... What else have I got? Is batteries all we did? Well, we built... You know what? More struts. If you can tell me if there's a way... Oh my god, look at it still bending. If you can tell me if there's a way to put struts... Oh, what? Is that just like depth perception? Is that thing bending? Oh, it's still bending. To get struts onto the space station now, like I wish I could build them now, but it ain't happening. What I should have done, and you were completely right, and I should have thought about it before, is to put struts on every piece I sent up. Because here, no struts. Nothing. This is asking to be broken right in half right here. Yeah, like honestly, I don't have any. I bet you there's some there. But see, this is a solid chunk. That ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I'm gonna make a map of my space station. I'm gonna give it names. Oh look what I found. Yeah, let's see if we can see them. I don't know if you can see them. They're there. There's two little struts right there. Look at them. They're there. Two of them for this whole death station of death. But I'm not gonna leave that there. I think I'm gonna re-enter. Yeah, I'm gonna separate. We're gonna go home. That's gonna be Beverly and Linman are going back. Normally, what I would do if they were real people is I would transfer them out, but I got plans for Linman. Linman's my favorite engineer who hasn't had to engineer anything. Let's see, it must be the side that I click on. Alright, so we're on the Manitoba. Little dark, can't really see what I'm doing. Fix that tilt. RCS on. And for not colliding with the space station. And we'll RCS our way retrograde for our retrograde burn. Now we have ascertained that this thing can do a land landing with no real problems. But I guarantee you it cannot do a mountain landing. Where are we? Where are we to there? There we to. Are we up above KSC again? Man, we seem to be... I'm always re-entering at the same time. That's all right. How much time did my periapsis? 3 minutes. Could do our burn at the periapsis. Doesn't really make a difference, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. Look at all this monopropellant. Let's burn off some of it. See, this thing turns nice and good now. Look, all the brakes aren't exactly the greatest, but for the mass that I'm trying to flip around up here, I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, let's stabilize. Let's spin around this way for no reason. Let's get right on this thing. All right. I mean, it wouldn't hurt one day to land during the daylight, but you know what? We're gonna land during the daylight. I didn't mess with my periapsis. Oh, you know what I did do? Well, no, everything was retrograde. Like, if I improved my orbit to the point which I'm gonna smack into the space station, that's gonna be a little frustrating, but that is not gonna happen because she's just gonna keep getting further and further away. There we go. Now, let's aim for some water. Is that KSC? It is KSC. Kind of makes you hungry. Get it? It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't turn nicely, but the first run I did, live stream ago, I had a lot less RCS thrusters. And bless its little heart, it was spurting out the RCS, but it was not doing nothing. That's honestly my panicky RCS is why there's 3 on the body there. But what's really nice is the monopropellant tank is kind of small, but it holds a lot of monopropellant. So okay. I can never, if you can give me a real good pinpoint about how to do these re-entries, I can never really pinpoint where I'm going, but as long as I overshoot KSC, which I'm going to, which I'm sure I'm going to. Let's go all retrograde. Go all retrograde. Go more retrograde. A little bit more retrograde. I know I could use my SAS to do this, but I'm just not because I don't know why not. And some retro burn. Actually, I could turn off my RCS because I'll just use my engine to steer. So much easier. Okay. Just land right on a launch pad. That's what I should do. So all the fuel in the world too. More fuel than I know what to do with. Probably a waste of fuel. Oh, 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 oh. Get right on that retrograde. There's KSC right there. Okay, that's probably more than I needed, but yeah, maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Let's just use more fuel. Why not? Might as well burn it all up, less to explode at the bottom. Whoa! I as well got smoked by Prairie Station debris. Holy smokes. Look at it all. Okay. Gotta watch out for that debris. Oh, just about smucked me. It just about smucked me good. Alright, I think that's good enough. We're gonna say hasta lasagna to the old service module there, my cargo module and my fuel tank. I will miss you. Hold on, I'll miss you in a sec. Just want to stabilize you for a sec so I don't come flipping right off the thing. Hasta lasagna. Alright, I would stabilize, but I'm sure gravity will take care of most of this. Just get a little bit in the atmosphere and it'll put my shiny side down. Vertical landing. Not intentionally. Well, it'll be a vertical landing in the same way the Harrier does, only at about 1,000 meters per second. I should probably... I'd like to design a powered descent. I mean, it's not that hard. Put some Separatrons on there, or even like some very tiny boosters. Or not boosters, but engines. And then we could probably do a better landing. Are you going to try and straighten out? You know what? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out just a little. There we go. Just once the atmosphere grabs me, it's going to pull me retrograde. I mean, I was thinking about building a space shuttle too. That'd be pretty neat. That might be a project. A vertical takeoff and landing space shuttle. Something to hover over the pad and just drop right down. Look, they could probably just grab a rowboat from KSC and come grab us. That's a good little re-entry. Heavy lift debris. How is all this stuff surviving these things? That's not going to survive. I think I actually... Oh, it is exploding good. It broke into a bunch of pieces. I wonder what pieces breaks off. I'm that low. You'd think the pieces would break off during re-entry and not split apart. Nah, whatever. That's 2 dead. And jeez, you know, I caught up pretty good from it. Oh, I got parachutes. 2,500. 2,500 is usually my I missed a splash. Oh, jeez. I'm saying 2,500 and I forget all about it. A little rough on the brakes. The Kerbals never like the braking part. We'll just kind of time accelerate a little to the ground. 5.8 meters a second is a nice baby speed. I wonder with the Dang It mod, if I have a failure, will it take me out of time warp? I'm sure it would. Right? Yeah, it probably would. That would be a really interesting time to lose a parachute, though. That debris is just sitting in the water. Man, I litter. Between the space debris and now I found some of my stuff floating in the ocean, I'm a littery mess. Let's get a good little angle on this. Nice. And it's very, very good that my parachutes are teleport out of the way, you know. Alright, we're all happy. We're all happy and happy and happy and happy. And you know what? It's fine. Alright, well with that we've splashed down. We will recover the vessel. Go take one last look at the old Prairie Space Station. He said, while it loaded. While it loaded. Prairie Space Station. Man, yeah, we gotta get rid of some of this debris. I'll do that off camera. It's just a button clicking, deleting it. Because that's how easy it is to remove debris out of orbit. So, we got Bob and Bill Kerman up on the space station with their emergency escape. I can't remember what I named it. The Manitoba has successfully shipped some batteries up, so it's got batteries for days. And yeah, I think those are RCS ports in the service bay. Why is that red? I'm not too worried. I think it's supposed to be red. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Next one I want to add a bit to the space station. I want to definitely do that little shuttle transfer thing, put it up here, something I can fly around dronally that can rebuild the station and put pieces together. I might even then take off this girder and then just start connecting things closer. But we'll see. That'll be for the future. So thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys next time. I don't know when next time is, but we'll see you then.